Final campaign of the expansion. Ilya's Quest. Turmoil in Ikchal. Spy break meeting dragons. Decoupling. The short reign of Raylak, who combined the Dark Elf clans into one state, ended with his disappearance. The clans are free again, and everyone hopes to determine their own fate. Some are willing to challenge again the Mother of Shadows and convert to living under another dragon's patronage, while others will have to take Raylak's way and restore the rule of Malsara. Shadow Witches are amazing, but Blood Maidens upgrade to Blood Furies would be fantastic.
A shadow is always here and there, watching from close or afar, drinking your words and screams. In her abyssal womb lie all the forgotten memories and the very secrets of the past. Oh, Mother of the Shadows, I obey.
Yes, heed me. Look to the Soul Scar. They have rebuilt old altars, revived their old rites. Their minds are hidden, even from me.
What can I do to execute your will?
Learn, lay bare their plans. Learn of their rituals. Expose their new loyalties.
Your will shall be my will. Your needs, my needs.
As it should be.
Respectable force. Both unique options were sort of weak on this one though, because they don't stack with the rest of the army, and the rest of the army is upgraded already. So the boosts would not have been a terrible choice. Thralsai has learned a rite that involves sacrificing numerous creatures to the demons. The location where the rite will be held is kept secret. Hunting down the future victims can be helpful in finding it. Survive. The rite that was kept in mind by Thralsai is very complicated, and to find those creatures who are to become its victims is very difficult. Maybe the Oracle will help to identify them. What do you know how to do? These are all familiar, but the Dark Ritual ability is more powerful, enabling the hero to regenerate mana even beyond the normal max mana cap. Might be a good destruction magic user again. Oh, for fuck's sakes, okay. There's notifications. A throng of skeletons should not be a real problem. We have a decent army. Map is fairly small. I'm not sure how long do we have time to get to the necessary level ups. That's why I'm taking at least a little bit of experience from the sites we start with. God's sakes. From the early treasure chests. I have no plans of taking experience from everything. There's a good chance we'll have at least one chance to upgrade things. Amazing boots. Increase all unit speed by +1. Yeah, I know I said I'll take the experience, but with those cheap ones I feel it's better to just take the money. Kill creatures marked by the HOMM Magi. Oracle says that the mage's towers can help in identifying them, but to be sure, none of the towers must be missed. Okay. Has to buy some war machines. We can't really afford them yet though. So I'll head here first. Enlightenment. It's a lot of extra stats. I'm not sure I want it. Not bad, but you gotta secure the core abilities first. We need defense, we need at least one spellcasting ability, preferably 2. Maybe sorcery on top of that. Of course they wanted to fight. We can probably do confusion on them. Although we can probably just kill them. If we get dark or light magic, we'll take it. Everything else, I suppose sorcery would be in high demand too. I forgot who our enemy was here. I didn't bother to check. Might get us into a little bit of trouble. Need to buy war machines soon. I'll take the money. Where are the skeletons here? Usually you don't have this monitors randomly placed there protecting something. Get access to a resource, block a path, something. These skeletons sort of seem to be out in the middle of nowhere, not doing anything. Probably not the case, so why are they? Blocking a pad. Careful, or Ilya will be spotted. If she attacks the guards, her mission will be gone. Oh, that's bullshit. Still, explains why the skeletons were there. Foolish Lizard, take a look at the roll too. He even have spells, or she. Decayed. So might not be smart to invest too much in the spell casting abilities or skills at the moment. We can't really cast anything in there. At the same time, you usually get spells fairly early through one way or another, so we can't take the ballista we have with the confusion spell on some of our troops. That doesn't particularly work if you keep attacking the guy you just confused. Spell cost doubled. Thanks. Needed that. Well, to be fair, I don't have spells, so what the hell does it matter if it's the cost is doubled or not. Vulnerability is slow confusion. should be able to kill them before they reach me. Secrets of Destruction. +2 knowledge permanently and randomly acquires 1 damaging spell of 1st to 3rd circle that is not yet in Hero Spellbook. Or I would take Advanced Destructive Magic. The only reason to really go for Expert is the Implosion spell. That said, it is one of the better spells you could get. But if you're gonna go the Destruction route, you might as well get the Implosion, otherwise there's not much point. Chain Lightning and Meteor Shower are pretty much the only other things you could go after. Who's the opponent? Right. Want this Expert Destructive Magic without using a level up for it. Yeah, that is useful. Two-way monolith. Knowledge is one of our biggest weaknesses with as a warlock, so good to get some. Be able to kill the last group without them having a chance to attack me. Right, no problem. This was the first one of the mission targets. Dark Rider is already dead. Ah, shit. I lose blood furies. I thought I could take them on before they get the charges and stuff. This was badly played. The mistresses would not have had any problems with those. If I take basic light magic, I'll take it. We need light or dark to really shine. So I'd rather take light this time. Or not necessarily because it's anyway better, but because I need the light or dark. And if I keep waiting, there's a good chance I'll never see the other one. Defense and morale. Morale bonus would be very useful. Defense is nice, but not that vital. Right, we did take some casualties in it, but I don't consider the casualty amounts to be crippling it by any means. So we'll just go with them. Have to be more careful in the future about casualties. Witches are fairly tanky, so they could always be used as buffer and could attack behind them. It's especially useful against the larger creatures. Yeah, attack and defense are terrible. I think defense is getting a +1 out of something. That said, we're a high initiative army, so I'll take attack initially. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. They have reaction fire. Right. I don't have a way to kill the other one without it being able to fire at us. I sort of do though. It's just I will never have a time to actually use it before he fires. Yep. Well, it doesn't matter now. Additional casualties taken. we don't have the numbers anymore to really kill them before they have a chance to do something. Well, the casualties are just gonna get higher and higher and higher. If I use confusion on him, he can still cast his spell, which is much more powerful than his range attack. So, our ability to really take on enemies before they have a chance to do much is constantly being diminished. We lost 25% of our attacks power so far. I don't even know what the hell am I gaining from these fights, but the thing is, I can't explore these areas unless I have the fight, so... I'll only know afterwards was it worth it. Yeah, this doesn't seem to go anywhere. Ah, it's underground access. Potential for reinforcements. I would be incredibly stupid not to at least take the opportunity to take a look. Even if it's not the better upgraded troops, it would still be useful. If it's just a creature dwelling, it would be useful because I could put the creatures basically start their growth there. We can always come back to them later if we absolutely have to. I'm probably going to need something besides what I currently have in order to complete the mission. Spells would help. Like, even the lowest of the low attack spell would help. Artifact, I was hoping for money. 2 vitality rings. Using my precious mana, which I can't use for anything. Well, we have to come here. One of the mission objectives is here. Zombies are really too slow to be of any threat. You basically would have to have some sort of a shitty melee unit on your own side too, and you could have a cripple fight with them. Suppose if you have a need for a stationary block of hit points, then the zombies might have some use. Secrets of Destruction would give me the spell. But problem is, this is basically largely worthless otherwise. And it's only from first to third circle. So it's the basic crap that everyone knows that and isn't particularly useful. Also wasted the skill slots. Please join, please join. No, no. Never join. This is one of the fights where poison is going to fuck me over badly. Yeah, because it'll just mean I'll keep taking the damage more often. More quickly. I wish the tent would remove negative status ailments. Made buying it at least somewhat worthwhile. Still, I think that's more or less it. Probably still have around, what, 70% of our attack power with the Blood Furies. It's going down, down, down. What the hell is this? Additional troops, that's what it is. It's the Blood Furies, but the unupgraded kind, so they're not gonna be that useful. Still, it's new troops, and there's a high probability we can upgrade them somewhere. Afford to buy the level up. Not that I care that much. These are more important. Skill level of all light magic spells increase to maximum during battles. While as my light spells immediately. It's a fairly large underground area. There are probably additional unit production sites. Mummies. Mummies were very slow, I seem to recall. I'm not too concerned about them. High initiative was very slow, but highlighting a creature that's no longer there. Right. I could sell some resources for cash. Realistically, we might need something like sulfur if we get to upgrade dragons, but I don't see how we would need anything else. That said, Even if I would trade them for money, the few resources I have, I wouldn't get really anything worth mentioning. So I'm not trading anything for now. Endurance. Well, there were buffs to light spells, so we can at least throw endurance around now. How many horde? We could try to conserve troops. The thing is, these guys are fairly good at surviving. Yeah, they can probably disable their enemy range attacks. No need. They do too little damage to be a bother. And the tent will naturally heal the minimum damage they do to do. Right. I don't regret taking these. Even unupgraded they still have some use. And if we do get to upgrade them, they're gonna be fantastic. Fires mass haste on advanced level. We are gonna get mass haste anyway. Deflect missile endurance, mass effects. Ooh. It would be mass endurance, the only thing we can throw. I'm leaning toward maybe getting the luck though. We have a high initiative army, so offensive capabilities are very favorable to us. Basic light spells will allow damage bonuses and initiative bonuses. Destruction magic just outright kills. So sorcery, or I don't really know if there are any other good ones. Leadership? High morale, basically. Pack of hydras. Holy shit, water elementals. They're a nightmare. I'd really like to have something besides what I currently have before I go against water elementals. Holy shit, are they damaging with their spells. And this amount of hydras isn't exactly the either. The regeneration of the hydras will also resurrect them, so we'll have to do one step at a time. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. I don't think we have the firepower to actually take them on. We just can't goddamn kill them. Because when they start to attack, we're gonna start taking casualties very soon. Kill this stack and pull back the Minotaurs, which we don't have time to do back yet. Do we attack or do we wait? Good call. We have to make sure they can't get area of effect attack on those weaker creatures. Ooh, and not an optional fight. Please give me an attack spell. Basic dark magic. We don't have to try to fight this guy yet. It's a good item behind it. I'd like to see how it... What would we... No. We definitely need to get some extra range attack before we want to attack that one. Doesn't matter really where the source is. But I need to at the very least reduce their numbers before they unleash their ice magic. A throng of hydras. That's probably one of those guardian things that you can't walk through. Spear wielders. Protect the weak once again. Quite a lot of them too. Be able to attack, but to attack with such weak attacks that it doesn't matter. But I can pretty much heal more at this point than they do damage. Right, that went fairly well. Having another witch stack also allows us to cast the spells, 2 of the spells they have. Another benefit of having a little bit of extra witching power. So at least it starts to look like we're gonna get a little bit of cash out of this. Yeah, it might be time to take some defense. Easier to keep creatures alive. We'll try to just weaken each group enough that secondary attack units we have are capable of taking them down. And I think we're pretty much at that point right now. We could have taken on the fighters there, but at the same time there's no point to risking that things go a little bit badly and we get a kill or a casualty. Advanced light magic, please. I know we don't have access to it now, but better make preparations. Yeah, that's the... we've already taken that down. We do have to visit here, but at the same time it does look like there isn't all that much here left anymore. There's the portal, that's very well defended, but at the same time I don't think I'm well equipped to take them on. We might be able to win it, that's not the issue, but it would come at a cost, and well, that's a good idea at this point. Hit points of all creatures increase by 20% during battles. Well, that's actually very bad for us, because we rely on the initiative. Attack power to take the enemy before they get to really a chance to do much. Now that advantage is reduced. A lot of wolves. This is a bit bad. There's no way in hell we can take them on before it's too late. I should have gotten at least initial attack in to be able to pull that off. So yeah, this is a catastrophe. I wasn't sure how much the wolves can move, so I made a defensive placement on the troops. It's not paying off. Block is carrying us a little bit here, but I don't think that's enough. Holy shit, forgot about this ability. Yeah. Sort of a similar situation with the water elementals. It's not about can we win it or not, it's about we need to be able to win it in a specific way. So if we can't, there's a limited amount of targets we can take out, because everything is going to eat up our resources, so we have to decide where those resources can be lost. And random fights here and there is not the place. This is a tough one. You have to have a huge amount of initiative. Right. Might be able to slow the stack down, buy us a little bit of time. Right, with high initiative units it buys a lot of time. An additional attack with some dangerous groups. So instead of one attack we got 3. Well, at least 1 extra attack. Right, we need to get through the elementals to come to this place, and it's vital to complete the mission. We do have access to additional furies, though I suppose they're blood mated technically. They're dead. Okay, it went fairly well. But the enemy groups are starting to be large enough that we can't keep the witches alive all that easily anymore. They might be growing each week too. Lots of priests. A lot of range attackers. We definitely need to figure out which ones are the ones we have to take on. Water elemental group is one. Not sure getting additional troops to fight against will do us any good either. We would just get the blood maidens, which aren't particularly useful. Even at larger groups, they just wouldn't make that much of a difference. Great against melee, but not against spellcasters and range attackers. I'm taking money in the hopes that Righteous might I might actually be able to buy something at some point. Right. Our options are certainly being narrowed down. There's only one unit production site on the entire map, and it produces units that are largely irrelevant. Nasty fight we have on our hands, but we've gotta take it. This is all about luck. At least half of our hits have to hit. If this goes badly, we'll just have to roll. Right. I don't see any other real option to this. I have no way to do magic damage, so it's pretty much this or nothing. And it's all about how the blood furies hit, nothing else really matters. They don't have to hit every time, but they can miss. Does this fight go exactly like the previous attempt? Should hit. The game, sometimes the random in games doesn't really mean the random. So we might be in a bit of a trouble on that front, which would mean that we'll have to basically go do something else before attacking these. Get a truly random encounter. We're in a bad spot anyway. There's no way I can win a fight like this. Yeah, just 100% misses on the only group that can reasonably try to do anything to the enemy. Try visiting this first. Weaklings are not needed here. Well, the misses are still there, but we're not getting the lock anymore, so that's something, I guess. Point being, it's different somehow. I need the blood purity kit. There's really no way around that particular fact. I don't get it. Maybe we can get lucky with the others. Should be 50-50 chance. If it's truly random, it should be annoying like this though. It really should. It should be lower and higher, almost never 50. I'm confident that we don't really have a problem here anymore. We've achieved what we needed to achieve. Just get rid of one group so we can concentrate all the effort on the next one. That means there's gonna be enough attacks hitting it that it doesn't matter if the blood theory is gonna hit or not. Magic spell resurrection from the scroll. Yeah, that would be nice. I think we have to go full in on this one. We're gonna take casualties, but it'll basically ensure that we can wrap this mission up in other ways. Also giving them a bait target, hopefully they'll focus fire on that one. Right, first attack never got a chance to shoot. Neither did the second. Very good fight. Very profitable fight. Weak of magic. Spell cost half during battles. It also means that the water elementals can cast twice as much. Right, wolves. Not sure quite how many really. There's no way we can kill all of them. Goal should be to try to kill a stack. Or no, goal should be to weaken them. Because of the resurrection. So if we can keep the damage low enough, it's low enough to also resurrect. And I'm offering them a sacrifice that I can replace. They chose the wrong target. The one target they had no chance of ever. Divine Strength or Cleansing. Advanced Lock would work now, but this is a good one. Vulnerability. Why the hell am I getting dark spells? Nothing really challenging about this fight. We should be able to kill them long before they reach us. Lots of earth elementals. I can't avoid this fight. We slow them down further than they're already slow initial speed. We should really have no problems with this one either. We'll increase the damage done by the Blood Fury. And just bombard it with everything we've got. If he's gonna get a turn. We could have weakened him. Probably might would have been a better choice here. Do you have any defense? Yeah. Although the weakening will still pay off. Right. I sort of want to get the extra power no matter what, and now that I have the resurrection, I don't see why the hell I shouldn't go for it. I suppose that applies to a lot of things, but I can't cast the resurrection that many times. It's 7 points on this week. Where's the recharge? Nowhere near. We can pick a fight, a single fight. Shit. I'll take on the liches. Gonna be slightly inconvenient, but it is what it is. Right, not that bad as far as casualties are concerned. 2 armies damage would be the bigger problem. We can also temporarily increase our magic rolls now that I think about it. So we can pump a little bit of extra oomph out of the resurrection. Hopefully they'll keep firing at the blood beauties. We'll have to be fairly careful with how we attack at this point. I recall how many did we have. 28 sounds about right. Might as well wait. Right, piece of cake. The reduced cost is still in effect. We might be able to take on the other group too. What is this? What? Ritual, right.
Good. Plan. Think. Bide your time. Old friends have not been forgotten.
And old enemies.
Will never be forgiven.
I feel the need to celebrate. Bring me a slave, a fresh one, and towels of blood. As you wish.
I will teach you a new ritual. One that requires new sacrifices. Careful. You must not be found out.
Excellent. What must I fix? I heard something.
What was that? No! The spy must be found!
Genres, warriors, a spy! Find him and bring him to me! And the guards who failed their duty.
So that's the end of it. I'm not particularly happy about that though. Yeah. I don't give a shit what's happening here. Just reload the game. The reason is there's at least one power addition that we can add to this, and we're desperately needing some kind of advantage. This fight, whatever, even without the resurrection, is not hard, so I'm not that attached to fighting it immediately. And yeah, at least +1 in attack power and a 3rd level spell. That's basically it. It might not sound that big of a deal, but I basically have jack shit currently as my resources, and I'm not happy about it. You can also get at least 1 level up, at least 1 extra level up, probably more. Money is worthless though, so we can take experience from the chest. Right. These situations are a bit problematic always. The problem is we sort of can't take their hits. At the same time, we have to take their hits and then resurrect people later. So I think we should just reduce their numbers to best of our ability and hope that they don't get too low. It's not a great strategy, but it has a reasonable chance of working, and it worked this time. Expert light magic. That would give us natural resurrection. Mass haste on an advanced level, but we'll get it basically anyway. Can still level up. Oh yes. I'll take it there's a high probability that's our level cap, level 12. Let's test our spells here. Here the important bit is not to give them targets, so basically we'll have to spread things around. And certain type of units need to be removed outright because they don't contribute anything useful. There need to be at least 2 spaces between units. Now this part of they can still destroy our war machines, but that's it. I'm sort of counting on us having the necessary points to resurrect afterwards. For fuck's sake, just show me the... Why does it do that? It does, yeah, it only does that with the hero. 40 points, about 7 points per resurrection, so it's not too bad. We're going to leave one group intact. Like, hopefully without any spell casting ability. They're also getting a discount on spells currently. That's the big problem. Water Elemental will be the last one to go. I suppose it doesn't matter which one it is. Oh shit. Please cast a spell. Please cast a spell. Please cast a spell. Instead of attacking that one. Thank God. Need at least 2 army stacks resurrected. I spam slow on it. I don't think it stacks, but I'll do it anyway. Yeah, please, please, please keep casting on this one. I don't care who the hell the target is, as long as it's a single stack concept. So everyone else pull back. Make it easy on it. Perfect. I think we had something like 28. Little convoluted way of fighting, but casualties minimum is the main goal. Trees are small of enemy creatures. Completing the secondary objective has also the benefit that it'll give me the extra experience point. So I'd like to see if I can complete that first. We'll get a free experience point. No, well, free is definitely not the word. We'll get an experience level. If we play our cards right. Hopefully 2. We can always pay the tree 2000 gold, but might get 1 extra level up before that through fighting. So What's any specialties this week? Nothing really happens, right? Suits me just fine. A pack. Pack isn't actually that large. I was thinking there's probably lots of them, but same setup as in the previous fight, except I think the enemy here is a bit weaker. Significantly weaker. Half the unit strength. Don't think I recharged my mana though. Not. I can resurrect once. So the number of enemy stacks that has failed. Slow. We need to allow it to cast once more. Cast on those, please. Thank you very much. No casualties. Probably. Full mana. We'll have an initiative bonus wand out of this. Staff of Netherworld. Yeah, please use it. Fight should be fairly straightforward. Substantial enemy force, but their shields are slow units, so it should not be a problem. They can move once, then they'll be slowed down so much, it's not gonna matter what they want to do. Two normal strikes will kill us full stack. One lucky strike is needed to kill a full stack. I think we're in a fairly good spot. Right. Easy. Probably our last level up. Minimum and maximum damage inflicted by each creature under hero's control is increased by 1. That's a good one when you have a lot of initiative on attacks. Still need 1. Wonder what enemy group that is. I think we're at max level. Maybe. Probably. Yeah. Confusion. And if I had some dark magic, then what would be interesting? There has to be a mage tower somewhere that I haven't visited. What is going on here? Blood Maidens, Blood Furies, Shadow Matriarchs. Probably a patrol I can't tangle with. And more importantly, it doesn't matter because completing the secondary objective doesn't really give me anything. Well, I don't actually know. Usually you get experience, but not always. Sometimes you can get things like attribute points. You don't really know until you've done it. Yeah, this one. Never visited that. Right. It won't delay us much. Pretty much the last thing we have available to do anyway. The enemy should be fairly quick. Don't actually recall. Yeah, high initiative enemies. We're gonna take casualties and no enemy retaliation attack. That's a lifesaver. Well, not that it matters too much. We have basically one fight either against spellcasters, no, leeches or priests. Both are very doable. Ah. I'll have to go there. Probably the demon though. Right, that should be it. Now we're in an excellent position if we actually get spells at some point with our warlock. That was not the target. It's the Blood Maidens then. High initiative enemies. And they're not exactly strong, but they aren't super weak either. Right, that should give us the advantage we need. Mission accomplished. No. Wait. So there has to be another. Where the hell haven't I been? I'm almost positive that everything underground has already been taken care of. How can I have been this careless? Really, there aren't that many targets left, so who the hell could the final one even be? I mean, there simply aren't that many fights that we can fight. But to be sure, none of the towers must be missed, okay? There has to, where did I miss a tower? Legion and Swarm. Yeah, we're not meant to fight those. I can see the entire goddamn map, so... And I can't see the missing major skill. Not major skill, but a major tower. How the hell is there a major tower here? They're not exactly that hard to spot. I must have already spotted it. It's a hero, not a goddamn hero, but a monster group that I just haven't killed. There's a skeleton throne there. Ah, okay, I'm here. Any fights that I haven't fought? That seems like the much more likelier explanation. Skeletons are, I think, the primary candidate. There are no fights left in the earlier parts. There are the priests, the liches, and the skeletons. I think. We'll start with the skeletons. It's a reasonable group, but not super hard, so it could be one of the targets easily. Also a monster group that serves no purpose. It's not blocking path, anything critical or anything like that, so probably it. No? Well, we're sort of in a bit of a bind then. The priests are pretty much the only thing left. Well, it's not. It's pretty much the only group I haven't fought against yet, so it can't be anything else if it's any of the creatures I've seen before. Has to be the priest. They shouldn't be too tough to handle. We don't have to fight the liches. Right, I think it's fairly safe for us to start resurrection. I'll confuse his ass. Keep the casualties at a tolerable level. We can certainly end this the moment we want. Right, no casualty. Please complete the secondary objective. Please, please, please. No. Seriously, what the fuck did I miss? Or were you not... I was thinking, is there a limit so you should not have been able to, or should not have killed some of the targets before you identified it with the mage's power? So if you attack it before that, you don't get the clue from it. Either way, I'm going to end the mission. We've done what we can. Just wondering how you're supposed to play this then. Ooh, we can't resurrect that, no mana. Well, that's interesting. It's not gonna end the end result of this fight, and this is the last fight we'll have to do, so in that sense it doesn't matter, but that's a big screw up. Neutered both range attacks, excellent. Not that bad of a mission. Slightly unclear how you're supposed to do the secondary objectives. It's still a possibility I just missed a mage tower. At least in theory. There's no count again how many you're supposed to even visit. I'm not gonna head back up there anymore, no matter what. I'm just trying to eyeball quickly. Is there any reasonable location I might have missed? Don't really see how I could have possibly missed something. The only real explanation that comes to mind is the fact that I killed something before a mage tower identified it. But is that even a thing? Any enemy? Yeah, there could be a hidden enemy unit. I mean, sometimes there's only visible from certain angles. There. The throng of assassins. Goddamn son of a bitch. Shit. Now I'm going back. Because we have the answer and I'll save here. I can just load and quickly end it if I don't get anything useful out of it. We lied though. I'm not sure if it'll make a difference in how the plot is going to develop. I don't see how it would because it's a secondary objective. But the question is, am I gonna get experience out of it or not? If it's anything permanent, we'll have to stick with it. At the same time, I'm pleased that an answer was found. Otherwise it might have bothered me for a long time. Casualties don't really matter. All the fight is out of the map. And this, well, at the same time I thought this fight didn't, this enemy wasn't there anymore. So maybe there could easily be other hidden creatures, I suppose. Although hidden again might not be the correct word for this. Just it's badly presented information more than a hidden enemy. Thank you. Looks like it was basically experience that you got from it. Fine, let's go. It's a minute of enter. Again, I think the mage hut thing was sort of a bad way to implement this anyway. You could have had a specialty ring around the units to indicate that they're the targets. How hard would that have been? The break. A true adept of Malsara is like a shadow. She's quick, imperceptible, and relentless. Yeah, I wouldn't say shadows are like that, but whatever. The flames of war do not cover the dark elven land of Ygchal yet, but their warmth already heats the angry heroes of two great families, Clan Shadowbrand and Clan Soulscar. Once again, as before, their confrontation will determine the future of all the citizens of Ygchal. Luck and knowledge, no. Blood Maidens, 3. Assassins, 8. Um, Luck is nice, but we already have a lot of luck. Knowledge is nice, but we have a reasonable amount of knowledge. Uh, 3 Blood Maidens. What can you do with 3 Blood Maidens? Not a lot. Assassins, 8. Meh, that's a reasonable amount of things you could do with them. With the poison, mainly. Uh, Tarot card would be an option if I had spells. Now it's too much of a gamble if it's even useful or not. I'll take the assassins.
Soulscar heretics! They would enslave our peoples to their foul infernal lords. They dare to spurn the path of Tweedhana.
Their corruption runs deep.
Their blood shall run as well. This I do swear. We must go warn our kin. The Shadowbrand must learn of Thralside's lies and Shanya's fate.
We live to obey, Shadow Sister.
Large map, a little large-ish. Survive. Pass the first frontier garrison in 2 weeks. This is one of these missions. If we learned anything with the Woolstand campaign is that don't rush the time limits. Don't try to do it in half the time and not explore properly your options, because you're not gonna get rewarded by it. You're gonna be given the second objective that has a limited time. Oh, god damn it. You have a limited time to complete it, and it's not dependent on how quickly or slowly you complete the first quest. So there's no point in rushing. You'll just hurt yourself. I want to see is what do we got? Holy shit, you would start with scouts and some blood maidens. We add a couple of blood maidens there. If you can upgrade these to blood furies, I think that would have been a better choice. However, just these armies alone is just god awful. I need spells. 3 blood furies. Please join. At least that's useful. Probably our main damage dealers right there.